morning, everybody, and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Welcome to a Dwarf Fortress with lots of action, hopefully, or rather action. Well, we going to start a lot of projects, and two things mainly. This is going to be our new hospital. For the hospital and for some other uses, we will need water. So down this way, I have dug out and prepared for water reservoir for storing water for the well that will go into this corner of the hospital. And this is staircase. This is a staircase on this side going up in the middle of this spiral thingy, up and up to this point, and then up and up to the river. As the river doesn't freeze, we will need to cut down to channel things on the top level. We will then put in some grates and floodgates at different places, and I have started to put in a couple of workshops to be built. Euler, that is it's still in construction. 2 Eulers. We will put in a stockpile for gems in this spot. In this corner, I do have a carpenter and another carpenter and a crafts dwarf workshop and a bowyer. And this is because some craft stuff can actually be made out of wood, so wood will go in somewhere in this area. And I have also put in the leatherworks to be built. One thing I had forgotten was to build the mine carts, so I've queued up a couple of mine carts manually, and I queued up a bunch in the manager, and I've also queued up a couple of mine carts, wheelbarrows. What more? I have unforbidden all the stuff in the dump zone, and actually maybe we should set up a new dump zone. Actually, let's do like this. We are going to remove this dump zone. We do now have K. We have loads of stone and some gems and other stuff sitting in this place. I have assigned some more people to do smoothing, and actually I will do like this. I am going to suspend the smoothing in this area, and I will soon tell you why. Because we really need to get our dining hall set up properly, and the way I'm going to do this is I am going to set the floor for smoothing. but not the walls, because the walls we can always reach later, but we can't get to the floor once we start to put in furniture, as in tables and chairs. So I'm just going to do the floor for now. Therefore I need to remove all the wall parts. And this should maybe have been done off camera, but once we started, we are started. We of course need to get the army going, but I think the setting up of workshops, once the mine carts get done, we can move even more workshops down. And once the mine carts get done, we can start making our quantum stockpiles. Smooth. So that's that one started. So now we actually just waiting for the mine carts to get these ones started, and I'm getting a bit worried that maybe the space that looks so big might not actually be big enough. We might need to set up another level of workshops. I put in a couple of markers just to get a feel of the size of it. But let's unpause and see where we end up. So the first minecart is done. These are now set up, so we can actually start building stockpiles, and loads of them. And this one is for E. And setting for this one is we are going to have rough gems in this one. We are going to have rough glass, cut gems, except for rock crystals, if we actually have any. I'm not sure. Rock crystals, because they are being used in the glass industry. Cut glass and cut stone. Is this now the proper way to do it? There is gems in another place, and I think that is in the finished goods. Yes, and this is the large gems that are for trading, not actually for decorating stuff. So We don't need those. I think this is the proper way. So copy this one, set up the second one. Build C track stop, and you are going to dump to the east. Made out of granite, and this will be our actually our second quantum stockpile. So new name gems, new stop, remove settings, and we are of course going to copy what we had in the previous one. So rough gems, search rock crystals, everything else. And I kind of think that I made a mistake in the stockpiles, but because I think I removed the let's do like this. Removed from both cut and rough. And we are going to set a link. And we are going to assign a minecart. And let's have a look at this one then. Yeah, of course. Search rock, remove, and settings, gems, search rock, remove, and almost forgetting, no bins, no bins, and you will take from this guy. So this is part one done. We could actually, as we seems to have one more minecart built, we could put in a stockpile for the wood. The thing is, where should it go? This will make wooden stuff craft things. Let's actually put the wood stockpile right in the middle. In that way we could use these spaces for something else. So P stockpile, wood, and this doesn't have any special settings, so B, C, track stop, granite, Or should we use minecart for this one? Nah, we don't need that. Take from this one. H, new name wood. Stop. Remove wood for you as well. And you will s this is the link, and this is the minecart. But of course I got this one wrong. So build, you will see me forgetting the direction, and you are dumping south. So then properly set up. That's 2. We need to wait for more minecarts to be built before we can push this any further. We're still waiting for these to be constructed. And actually one of them is now completed, I think. How many? We have loads of masons. So this one is filling up. Stuff is getting moved. And now this is being dug out. And we are going to dump all the stones out of this one. And the thinking is to put floodgates in this one, lock doors in this one. That way we can move the water on if we so desire. And this is now prepared, so we can go back down And we could maybe assign some new job for these guys. But first of all, I want to have everything. This is just sand. No blocks. No. No. DB dump. I don't want to have any stones clogging this shaft. So these are set for dumping, as will this, and I think we could actually dump this as well. And we don't have any dumping zone at the moment, almost forgot. So let's put in a new zone for dumping, and build it like in this spot. Dump. And that should keep people busy. What we actually could do now is is make an indoor area for moving corpses and stuff. We did have some problem with miasma in the previous playthrough. What is this? Yuck. Some tabletop management. Because what I want to do is actually close this one and have this one as our main entrance. But the thing is, how should we go about doing that? Well, let's get something else started then for our miners to do. And we of course need to set up some place for our army guys that we still don't have. Thing is, where should we have that one? We could use no. Because you kind of want to have them close by, where you can expect action. maybe we should go for this level. Let's do like this. Let's prepare for 4 squads. I only think we're going to use 2 or maybe 3, but hmm. uh, 4 different barracks. And this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will be a bit longer because it is 1, 2, 3. Dig 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because these 2 are for the archers and they will need a arching range. And that didn't come out the way I wanted to, and therefore it has to be killed. Let's move up 1 more level and redo it all again. And this is the remove tool. Like this. That should keep the miners busy. And we now, of course, waiting for this stuff to be cleared out. We could actually build a couple of doors. this one. And D, B, H. This one is slowly getting smoothed. Is this one actually dumped? I think it is. D, B, dump, hide. All this is. We actually need to get this stuff maybe unhidden and dumped as well. Unhide. And dump. And another dwarf is possessed. And possessed, we have learned, don't give any skill up, I think. So, what is his ambition? He wants to be a carpenter. So, of course, he is getting wood. And leather. And what else? Some cloth. And he is set to go. And the kobolds are always popping up on this side, so they might be coming from somewhere down this area or coming through this valley. I'm not sure. I actually think we should, as this is now a non-trading entrance, we could actually put in a couple of cage traps. And I'm still thinking about putting a outer bridge door thing. I'm surprised that we actually have that many cages. Because I can't see any cages at the moment. This is seeds. We actually need to, while we still are up in this level, let's add a couple of more bags. In the meantime, this is slowly getting cleared out. We could actually, go to this spot and put in a couple of grates, because I have them built, I think. Wall grate. Only one. Disappointing. You are making mugs. You are actually constructing grates. AM rock grates. Well, let's wait a bit longer then. See if they are getting done. And I made a stupid mistake. And he has made a pecan wood bin. Might be slightly more valuable than the other stuff. Let's have a look. No, same value as the coal toy hammer. So let's see. This is pecan wood bin, no craft or shape, blah blah blah. Decorated, blah blah blah. The big needs with spikes. No special mentioning of stuff. Build wall grate. Build wall grate. Like this. I think fish can get through, but mobs will have to actually break this one. And I actually don't want this to be infested with stuff, so we're going to have water. So that's one. How goes with the clearing out? There's one rock. There are still some more. Could actually put in the doors. Claystone and a granite. As soon as these rocks are cleared out, we can put in the floodgates and start to connect them, and for that we will of course need more trap levers. So build traps. Let's put one like this. And one on this side. And we will name them when I have decided to what goes where. Uh, so we now have two operating um, quantum stockpiles. I want to make sure we don't have any bins added to these. We are producing bags at the top. So let's do one for leather then. P. Leather. Go to settings and forbid bins. Let's go to settings, and I think we don't need to change anything. P paste Q. You are going to take from this one. Build C drag stop. Dump to the south. Slate is close by. H. Name. Leather. Stop. Define. And this one is of course for leather. And you are going to take from this one, and you will have a minecart. So loads of minecarts done. Set up. Let's see how it goes with production of the bags are done. What we could do now is actually have this one murdered, and we are going to have this one removed, and then we are going to dump B D D D. We're going to dump these bins that is actually holding leather, and then we are going to reclaim the leather, but not the bins. Or maybe we reclaim the bins, but they will not be used for storing leather anymore. So this is now completed, and the screwing up is I made this too wide. I forgot to make proper spaces for doors. So let's see. I actually think we do have some blocks still kicking around. So wall. Do we have any blocks? One. Well, let's make this out of water class then. and we will make the same thing like this. Autoclass, autoclass, and autoclass. Because you can't put doors in a 4 wide gap. There is still one annoying stone up in this one, but it's 10, 12 stones left to be hauled, so no really big problem. This is getting dumped, and we are actually very low on idlers, so we are fine. And now the leather bins are getting slowly dumped. Why are you carrying? Do we actually accept leather in this one? Nope. We don't. Do this one accept leather? Nope. I thought this guy was carrying off a bit of leather and moving it into this stockpile. No, he was actually taking it from this one and taking it down to the proper stockpile. Hopefully. No, he's dumping it. He is dumping it. Oh well. We can start to reclaim that stuff pretty soon. So maybe it's time to move down some more workshops. We could actually set up the soap industry, and for the soap industry we will need to build a new workshop, and this is a wood furnace, I think. Clothier, carpenter, blah blah blah, masons, ashery, soap maker, ashery, and a wood furnace. I think that's it. Wood furnace. So thinking wood furnace, workshop, ashery. Let's actually have these right next to each other. There is blocks, so composite block, a barrel and a bucket, and finally the soap maker. And he will need a bucket, and this has to be made out of granite. So that's that put in place. Thing is, do we have a wood burners? Yes, we do have a couple. Do we have a lye maker? Yes, we have. Do we have a soap maker? No, we don't. But then let's make you a soap maker, and you can double up. That should have those set up. And I have caught this guy actually sleeping on the floor before. I'm not sure why he is not claiming a bedroom. And Urdim, this is this guy, and this guy isn't the most clever guy on the block. He is actually getting somewhere in record keeping, but in the role attributes he is still very weak in almost everything. So it might be that he is actually a numpty, a stupid guy. Is this? Yeah, the last one is now removed, and we can now actually put in the floodgates. And the first floodgate will go, no, build floodgate, chest, floodgate, chest. So let's have them built and connected, and then we can put in another pair in this slot. And let's go and dbh. We don't need to dump this at this moment in time. Do we have any more doors? We do. And this one is now freed from stone, so this guy can go about smoothing the floor. And these two are built. And these two grates should be in place. Yes, they are. So soon, very soon, we will actually be able to put in. Actually, do we have any jobs queued? No, we don't. What else do we need? We could actually do with a couple of more barrels maybe, and a couple of more buckets. What we soon going to lack is rope. We might be able to actually buy those. Should we make armor stands? Maybe we should. No, let's wait until we move you downstairs. Could make a couple of coffins just to jinx us. Make a couple of doors. Floodgates we do have enough of. Covers, grates, cabinet coffers, statues, slabs. Table weapon racks, querns, and millstones. I actually think I made a couple of querns, but let's make two more. Two armor stands. And still no one has called themselves a mayor, I think. Or think I actually thought, we do have animals inside. Why is that? Turkeys okay, dogs and cats okay. What's in this one? And move the grazers. Oh, we got things to kill. We got things to kill. Q. No. Said animals. Turkeys, dogs, cats, puppy, pets, puppy, kittens, puppy, butcher. Thank you. And here comes the second floodgate. And as soon as these are hooked up and place, name, outer, outer water inlet. And Q add task, link to floodgate, add floodgate, and we could actually use the ugly ones if we have. So as soon as those are linked up, we could put in the inner ones, and we can actually open the water. We are short on rope. Where are we in time? We are in midwinter. We haven't seen anything of the elves yet, but we will actually need to get ropes, or if we can't get ropes, we will have to make start a metal industry and make chains, because that is needed for the traction tables, for the hospital, and it is needed for the well. And the well is actually the most important thing at the moment, because I do have a plan that requires a well desperately. Uh, So a bit of a waiting game. Well, we could do with having this set up. So this will be a stockpile for the soap industry. So let's build a stockpile, and now I really have to think for once. Nope. P. So what will go into this one? Certainly no animals. We could and forbid lie, of course. This is milk and different kinds of extracts. Loads of variations. No oil, no press cakes, no paste, but tallow. Furniture and sea gem. Oh, no corpse, no refuse, no stone, no ammo, coins, bars and blocks. Enable forbid, 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 and we are going to allow pearl ash, ash and pot ash, or I think the pot ash and ash is what we are going to need in this one. Let's actually have this one enabled as well. I'm a bit uncertain. One of these will be for if we set up a ceramic industry. Yeah. No gems, no finished goods, no leather, no cloth, no wood, I think the lye, the tallow, and the ash. Yes, that is all we need. So with Alt P we copy this one and make a second one. And Q you will take from this guy. B, C, S go in like this, and you are going to dump to the west. And granite. H, R, name, soap, industry. Make a stop. Remove all the settings, and we are going to try and duplicate this. I think you actually could have oil. I think oil can be used for making soap as well, and that would be rock nut oil in our case. But I'm going to go with the tallow because we're going to produce a lot of it. So that's set, and then we will go to bars and blocks, enable that, and forbid. Remove this one and remove these, and you are going to take from this one, and you will get a minecart of your own. Done. And actually maybe we could no barrels, no bins, and of course no bins in this one. Should we actually get this one started? Are they built? Yes, they are. So you are going to make ash on repeat, and with a workflow setting of 5 to 10 is okay, I think. And you are going to make lye on repeat and workflow, and 5 to 10 is okay. And you are going to make soap from tallow or oil, but we can't set this one up just yet until we get some lye. So this one is already getting started. But it will kind of stop when yeah, the minecart is coming, so it will be fine. Things getting dumped, and things are getting dumped over. Sweet. Are these two now connected? Yes, they are. We don't have any connection jobs going. So we can go and place name water, what to call this one, water furthering. Silly name, but I think I know what it actually means. So build floodgates So once these are set up, we're going to connect them as well, and then we could actually get the water flowing. And maybe now this is getting started. Yeah, make soap from tallow, repeat, workflow, add, bars of soap, 5 to 10. We could actually start to put in beds. I think we have spare beds. Trying to think. This is where the well will go, so we could actually put. Nope. Fail. X. Build bed. 2 between. And that is so we can have a table and a traction bench. I'm speaking Swedish. Traction bench sitting right next to it. We won't be able to do that on this side, but we could put in a bed like this and a bed like this. That is 6 beds. This won't work. And table. So beds and then the tables. I think we will have almost enough tables. Nope, we didn't. Oh well. Floodgates are in place. And I'm already forgetting outer queue. Add task. Floodgate. Nope. Nope. Top one. And add floodgate. So these are now linked up. We could then actually open this one and then send our dwarfs out to dig out the channels. And of course we are going to set this one as a hospital, and let's put in a hospital. We of course need a couple of coffin coffers. Coffins comes when the medics fail. So let's actually make coffers 4. That's more than enough. And moving down, and that one is now open, and we are still waiting for one to get linked, but that's no problem. This one is closed. So let there be water. Or actually, you know what, guys? I leave this as a cliffhanger. We are going to open up the water in the next episode, and I'm going to check one more thing out as well for that one. So catch you in the next episode, and bye bye.